Dragon Age, the Veilguard has breakout potential, says EA CEO. We're only a day away from the official launch of Dragon Age, the Veilguard. Following the early critic reviews and initial industry impressions, Electronic Arts CEO Andrew Wilson shared the company's excitement about the game's sales potential. Speaking to investors during the Q2 2025 earnings call, transcribed by The Motley Fool, he said, "It's an amazing time at EA, and in 2 days, we will launch Dragon Age, the Veilguard. It's been 10 years since we launched its predecessor, Game of the Year winner Dragon Age, Inquisition. Early critic scores are strong and reflect the high quality, depth, and detail in this year's action-packed adventure. We expect Dragon Age to be a great example of how our blockbuster storytelling engages and connects fans in truly unique ways. I certainly think Veilguard has breakout potential. Again, 10 years ago, Dragon Age, Inquisition was Game of the Year and a very strong performer for us. This is entertainment. While much of our business has moved to live service, this opportunity to bring an incredibly high-quality, creative storytelling set in an amazing world with rich characters living out those stories, you are able to capture that moment, and entertainment and success almost certainly follows. We see that in the context of movies, TV seasons, and video games. When we think about what we have with Veilguard right now, we have a storied studio in BioWare and a storied IP in Dragon Age. We have a team that took extra time to make sure the world was rich and the characters were interesting and the story was compelling. I think we're going into a market that has limited competition for this category of game given some of the moves that have happened across the broader industry. While I think it's too early to predict the outcome, the critical reviews have been incredibly strong. The team feels really energized by what they have delivered, and my sense is that yes, it has breakout capabilities. We recently learned from executive producer Mark Dara that Dragon Age, Inquisition sold 12 million units lifetime, becoming BioWare's best-selling game. We'll have to see whether Veilguard can achieve similar success, but EA certainly is confident based on pre-orders and critical reception. Personally, I loved my time with the game. As you can read in my review, with Dragon Age, the Veilguard, BioWare has largely returned to its roots, casting aside the temptations of open-world and/or live-service games. Instead, Veilguard is a great mission-based RPG with a memorable story that will leave Dragon Age fans enthralled by the revelations, an awesome combat system that perfectly blends action and tactics, and lots of loot and secrets to uncover through its 80-hour playthrough. If the game sells well, there's a chance we might get some DLC, a topic on which BioWare hasn't commented at all so far. The DLCs made for Inquisition, Trespasser specifically, were some of the best content released for the previous game, so here's hoping. Meanwhile, the studio's next big project is the next Mass Effect,